Hello, this is Spidey 1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Spidey's Mod Pack, episode 47, I believe. Last episode we got our Steam up, and there's been lots of massive updates to mods, and the mods I've been testing forever are now in the pack, which as soon as it gets through the update procedure and I fix one little bug, will be available on Feed the Beast. The main thing, whoops, go kart, go. Okay. The big mod packs I've been waiting for because it's going to change World Gen a little was Ancient Warfare, Spice of Life, and Pam's Harvest Craft. Now, Spice of Life requires you to have multiple foods. You can't just keep eating the same food like I was doing with bread. You have to vary your foods quite a bit. So I went into New Chunks and found bunches of stuff, so I've set up some machines here for Pam's Harvest Craft to produce what I consider the basics. Now, one of the things I've discovered, if you're using Mine Factory, you don't use seeds, you use the actual plant, and it will replant the plant. Seeds don't actually work right in the automated, so I'll show you here on one of them what I did. Let's see, it should be right here. So I put each of the types in here and then set it to plant them, and then put dirt in so I wouldn't get any extra. And basically that's how it's set up. So if you're going to set up your own Mine Factory of Pam's Harvest, like I said, don't use the seeds, just put the whole plant in there and it can replant it. So I've got, basically this is printing mostly berries of various types, though it also does corn and rice. And this one is doing stuff like broccoli and soybeans and onions and lettuce. Soybeans I should have actually put in the middle. Soybeans are probably the most important Pam's crop, next to peanuts, for variants, because you can replace meat and milk with soybeans in almost all the recipes. And peanuts are important because peanuts let you make peanut butter, and then all these can make different grapes, and when you're trying to vary your foods, it's nice to have different stuff. The other thing is, once you make your bread, you want to go ahead and toast it because it's more nutritious. And that. Let's see what else I did off camera. I got chickens going again. Chickens! And I'm getting way too many eggs. But I got chickens going because both I need chickens for some recipes I'm going to do. And let's see, because I was doing all that exploring, I also got I think I've got all of the 4 major berries now. And they're still growing up, and I did cheat in because it just, since there was an existing world, I treated in one of each of the trees, saplings. So this is my tree sapling area. And don't mind that big hole, it was a and all you do on these is when they're ripe, you just right click on them and you get whatever they give. In this case, apples. Though sometimes it's a little tricky getting the bounding box around it. And I got like cashews, and I think this one's pecans, walnuts. So But you got to have lots of different foods, because with Spice of Life, I think you have to have like a dozen different foods at least that you rotate through, because every time you eat a food, it gives you less and less health until you've done like a dozen different foods, and then it resets the oldest food. So, let's see. So we need to make something interesting since I'm getting hungry. So I can eat an apple. So if we look here, my first apple, diminishing return stat after eating one more food. So I eat the apple. Okay. Now the next apple will only give me 70% as much. And the next apple will only give me 48% as much. And now the apple will only give me 31%. So and over here, I basically added a sorting chest so that all the Pam stuff goes into here. So as the farms grow it, my tomatoes and my strawberries and all that, and soybeans and all that stuff go in here. And I added a few extra things here. Pumpkins, watermelon, because I have a pumpkin and watermelon farm. And I still don't know where I'm getting all this decaying wheat from, but I was also started getting heat sand, so I had to take care of that. So and over here I have my pumpkin farm, and these are pumpkins, and these two are basically melons. And all I have here is a harvester that harvests them when they grow. So I have auto watermelons and that. So I have lots of food choices. And I got really lucky on my last time I harvested. I actually got, when you grow them on end stone, there's a chance you get an ender lily seed. I got like 3 seeds. So I don't know if they upped the chance or if I just was really lucky. So I planted 2 more here. I got a 3rd seed, but I don't have any end stone right now, so I'm not bothering with it. Okay, so let's go make something to eat for when we get hungry again. Oh, let's see. Let's make pizza. I think I have everything to make pizza. Oops. Pizza. You have to spell it right. Well, I've eaten pizza recently, that's right. So let's do hamburger. Or I could do baked ham. What do I need for baked ham? I have everything for baked ham, so let's make baked ham. Doop, doop. And now I have baked ham. And throw that back in there. So now when I get hungry, I can eat my baked ham. So I already made all the dishes. You have to make pots and pans and stuff like that. So basically I had to do them to do a lot of testing, so I'm afraid I did it off camera. Throw that in there. Apparently I don't have a place for steel. Well, we'll fix that. Now I have a place for steel. Okay. And the only other thing I did is I built a building out here. This is going to be the central hub for my citizens from Ancient Warfare. So let's go ahead and get crafting. So first thing, I think we'll just go ahead and get, gonna need a bunch of food. So let's go ahead and get that first. So let's get some wheat. Now I haven't tweaked the Ancient Warfare config files, so right now the normal people only eat the basic Minecraft foods. So we'll go ahead and start cooking a bunch of those up. And let's do this the quick way. Oops, that's not the quick way. This is the quick way. Okay, and we'll throw this in here to get a bunch of bread. Okay, so the first thing we need to make here is a research book. So let's go ahead and do research. Research. So we will build one of those. Come on, paper. Okay. So the next thing we need after we get our research book is a research table. And that will take a moment here to craft, so let's go ahead. When you build the book, it doesn't belong to anyone, so you need to right click on it, and then it becomes your book. And as you can see, I haven't researched anything at all. And that, now if you lose the book, it keeps track by character what research you've done. So you can always create a new book and it will give you all your research, so you don't have to worry about losing the book. And sometimes it's nice to build multiple books because you need them for certain things. Okay, so now we have our research table, which we'll put here next to our anvil. And then we'll put our book in here. And let's go ahead and get a chest. I already have an iron chest. Let's request one of those. Okay, so the first thing we want to research is, I think, leadership. And then agriculture, but that's the first one. So for that we need paper, sticks, string, and torches. So paper, string, ooh, I don't have enough cotton. I actually don't have enough cotton for string? Wow. Well, let's go get some more cotton. Okay. So how much cotton do I have? Only 3 stacks. Well, that's because it's not automated. I have to go in manually. I haven't got the automation to work with cotton. Tried many times. Okay, let's try getting our string again. And I think we also needed sticks, right? Did I not order torches? There's our paper. And we'll throw those torches in there for now. And let's go ahead and throw this back in here. And then we'll get our sticks and string. Now, adjacent inventory. Basically means that we'll use the stuff from the chest. Okay. So next, agriculture, where I'm going to need some wheat. Now it's only going to progress when it sees me there. Whoops. So we put our wheat in. And as soon as we look, it progresses. Okay. So this one, we need a full set of iron armor. So let's order a stack of iron. Let's order 2 stacks, because I want to throw one in to make some more steel later too. Okay. Okay, we'll throw these in our chest here. Doom, 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 doom. And let's do animal husbandry next, which we need some leather for. There it actually put it in. I don't know why it wasn't putting it in before. I don't have much leather, but I have enough. Okay. Now we need to build a crafting. Looking in the wrong place again. Let's see. There we go. Warehouse crafting, normal crafting. I think we want one of those. So we're going to need some of these. Let's go ahead and order enough stuff to make 10. Okay, go ahead and throw those in there. Actually, I guess it doesn't do me any good to throw those. Well, we'll put them in there for now. So I think what we need is an engineering table, not a crafting table. Yep, that's what we need. So actually we will need these for our other thing. There we go, our engineering table. Let's go ahead and put that right there. Now we're going to have to take our book from here over to here. So first thing we need to do is build a town hall. Town hall, we need that, that, and that. Okay. So a chest. Oh, where's my normal wood? There it is, right in front of me. I need 3 of those. And 4 stone bricks. Now I don't think you can auto do these. Nope. Can't even put them in manually, so that is one thing I wish they'd change. So that gives us our town hall. So next thing I want to make is a worker. For that I need to make these, which requires a chicken, 2 steaks, a pork chop, an apple, and water. So steak, pork chop, chicken. Apple. Water we don't have. So let's get a bottle. And then we'll need to go fill our bottle with water. Okay, and we need them like that. Okay. So chicken, water, steak, apple, cooked pork chop. That gives us our food bundle. Then we need some gold. And then we need some sticks. And some wood. So there's our gold. Still waiting on our sticks and wood. Okay. Which one do I need? I need the pickaxe. So gold, food, pickaxe, and that gives us our worker. And we want him to be a farmer. Let's go ahead and get some stone here, or cobble. Actually, let's get 10. Okay. And now let's crop. Our basic crop farm takes 2 of those gears, an iron hoe, and a chest. So I got the gears. And then we need a chest. And some wood. There's our wood. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. So we need our hoe and our chest. Chest, hoe. I think it was hoe here and chest here. Nope, it's the other way around. And that gives us our crop. And then let's get some bread. Sleep to make it day. And we're going to run over here. Oh, I forgot seeds. I'm going to basically set up the most basic farm. Put our bread in there. And this death list tells you everyone who's died of your NPCs. So, and we'll go out here. And I think right there. Now by default, it's going to be the minimum size here. Now there are upgrades that we can get later that will make it bigger and stuff like that. And we put our seeds in here. And we could put special resources like bone meal and that in there. Which actually, let's go. We got plenty of bones. Let's get some bone meal. Okay, that should be enough to start with. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set down our new guy right here. He's a generic worker. And then we're going to give him the hoe, which will make him a farmer. And we'll call him Farmer Joe. Now by default, he's going to go out to the nearest thing. So here you can see that he's going ahead and farming the land, then he'll plant it, and then he'll harvest it. Now one thing I have discovered, the farm doesn't by default put down water. So let's go ahead. Get a bucket of water for him. Let's go ahead and throw this stuff back in the system. Oh, and I probably eat my ham. And you can see how much the food's going to give you by that blinking. As you can see, the sections are already undoing, so let's put some water in there. I could have put it along the outside too, and then it would have been more efficient, but I like putting it in the middle. And now I can finally catch up on that part. As soon as he gets it all tilled, he should start planting. Once you get the initial farm set up, one farmer can actually take care of several farms, depending on the size and that, because the plants only harvest so often. But I think we're past that wrapping up episode, so at this point you've seen the basics of starting with Ancient Warfare. Next few episodes I will probably get some soldiers, some more elaborate farms, get a courier to automate it, build a church, barracks, stuff like that. But for now, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, giving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun Minecrafting.